Or you can get your mum and dad to do it for you.
Yeah, yes, that has and statistically, you know what? Those marriages work out better because they're far less divorces.
Grounded, yeah.
Yeah, because the parents, because they've got the wisdom. I mean, the life experience, and they understand their child. They know what their child needs, and they're not emotionally involved, so they're not going to be affected by a date's gimmicks or superficial thing, something superficial. They can see through that, and they're not emotionally involved
Yeah.
in that. Then they
Yeah.
can be rational.
Yeah.
They can take a step and they can actually view things rationally and
course.
objectively.
Yeah.
And I said, no, this is more the partner that you need, so to speak. And that's why it ends up working. And some people, I've said that they have criticism. I said, because in those countries, they're not allowed divorce. Well, or cultures. Well, or it's discouraged kind of thing. But, more often than not, then because they're actually happy. Even though you have migrants in Western countries where, divorce is freely, but when it's chosen for them, it works out better.
Yeah.
So with people with all this freedom to choose their partner and get to know each other and all that thing, well, they made a mess of it, haven't they? Look at our sky-high divorce rates.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, so it comes back, people do not know how to choose. And so we're coming towards the end of our program. And so, just as a recap.
A recap.
That other male...
A synopsis.
that man from YouTube giving out the relationship advice, saying that women should choose men that are financially and emotionally stable. And because it's because when you marry younger, when you haven't reached that point yet, because it does take men some time to accumulate assets and resources, then the woman spends their money or is a hindrance to them earning, accumulating.
But if she marries somebody too old, then there's a disconnect, isn't there?
There is a disconnect in seeing how many years.
She might be appealing to him, things, but he's not appealing to her.
I'll tell you, how many pretty young things do you see on the arms of old billionaires?
Well, especially in places where the society is harsh, and then you'll see that the good-looking ones are looking to get a ticket out of there,
But it's not even just those societies. I mean, in Western societies, how many, look at America, how many young pretty things are on billionaires' arms.
Sugar daddy and
sugar daddies and all that. Because at the end of it all, people want to have an easy life, happy and be easy. And for the most part, that means having resources to provide that. Or you don't have to go out and work.
Yeah.
And so you choose someone with all that already. Then you don't have to do it and accumulate it yourself.
So there's one thing is it's got a lot of benefits, but there could also be the thing of that disconnect.
Yeah, there is.
Where you're not really associated with someone. You're not really connected to someone.
Yeah.
You're there I think the quote was at the beginning of the show, if you marry for money, you'll truly earn it.
Yeah.
And in that, it's like, you might have a nice car, you might have a nice, go here, a nice clothes, whatever, and a beautiful place and swimming pool and all the rest of it. But you could be tormented inside, so lonely, so deprived, and you think, you've missed out on life with your friends, and
because you're with this old person.
You're with this old person.
Yeah,
and you end up could be in resentment. So there's all manners of things.
All manners of things.
That being human, in this great sea of life, this barrow journey, somewhat. In life, there's so many variances in our interactions with people, in relationships, and who we meet and who we, who we associate with, and it's all a great show.